OneStopGuy. How's everyone all doing today? Hoping everybody is having a great day today. Alright guys, I'm in the city of San Jose, California, and I heard about this hot pot all you can eat right here guys. It's called the Revolving Hot Pot and Bar, and it looks like they're having their soft opening today. So I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna check it out, I'm gonna try it out, and at the same time share with you guys as well. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, once again I am in San Jose, California. And if you guys don't know where San Jose is, it is about 2 hours away from Sacramento and about 6 hours away from the OC area. Alright guys, so I've actually driven by this area many times. Saw this spot about to open up. It's been a couple months now, and then finally I drove by here today, and then I saw that there is a soft opening. So I thought, why not come in here, try it out, check it out, and at the same time share with you guys as well. Alright, so here is their menu. If you guys want to check it out in more detail, please pause the video. Alright, so we're inside this brand new hot pot, all you can eat in San Jose. Let's give it a try. Alright guys, so this all you can eat hot pot here actually has a little buffet section and a sauce section as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick tour for you guys to check it out.
Spicy mala and tom yum are most popular. Tom yum is soured, lemongrassy. If you had Vietnamese lao, it's like that. Spicy mala is our spiciest one. Mushroom is a very good soup. It's very savory and it's not spicy, so great for non-spicy people. Lunch prices and dinner prices are stated here. We're also an all-you-can-eat buffet, so we provide a bunch of sauces, fried rice, chicken wings. We also have Wagyu here. For lunch, you would have to pay for the dinner if you get the all-you-can-eat Wagyu, but it's a pretty good price because right now we're giving 10% off for new comers for our soft opening. But feel free to look over the menu.
Okay.
Your server.
So we'll get, is the herbal good?
Oh, the herbal is very good. People usually tend to go for the mushroom for more
flavor.
Yeah, it's very popular, but the herbal is good too. It has like goji berries. It has like that sense, like Chinese herbal.
What about this one? Yeah, let's get one mushroom for her. Oh no, herbal. She wants herbal. And then mine spicy. Alright guys, so we are here during lunchtime for $25.95. Drinks are extra. And right now they have their soft opening, so it's 10% off the bill. And if you guys do an honest review on Yelp, they're going to give you a free drink as well. Thank you. Alright guys, if you guys have never been to one of these hot pot, what you guys want to do first is choose your soup base and then choose your meat, and then basically go get your sauces and all that stuff. And they also got like a little buffet section, like mentioned, your other food. And they do have a table that rotates, a revolving basic table that has other food such as vegetables, seafood or whatnot. Make sure you guys grab those as well. Those are self-serve right at your table, so it's actually pretty cool. Okay, all right guys, so right now we're gonna prepare to eat, and make sure you guys stay in a little bit for my honest review. Alright guys, so I don't want you guys to wait for so long for my honest review. I'm going to go ahead and do it right now because the video is going to be a long video because I'm going to be mostly sitting here eating for a while. Alright guys, so today we are at the brand new Revopot Hotpot all you can eat in the city of San Jose, California. And like mentioned, it's been the sign's been up for a while that they're going to open up, but it's been a pretty long time. But today I was in the area and then I saw it says soft opening, so I thought I'd drop by, try it out, check it out, and at the same time share with you guys as well. And I came here during lunch, and lunch pricing is $25.95. okay, everything is included, basically all you can eat. They do have a little bit of a bar section where they got some other food as well. They got also the sauce the sauce bar, so make sure you guys go grab that so you guys can dip your meat or whatnot. And the other thing that I really like is that they do have a rotating revolving table that spins around right at your seat, where you can just grab the food that you like. The only thing you gotta order are the meats, okay? So if you guys are like going during dinner, they're gonna have a different type of meat. It's called a Wagyu, but you can also order the Wagyu during lunch as well. They're just gonna go ahead and charge you for lunch price. And we actually got a little sample of it, and the Wagyu meat is actually pretty good, guys. So if you guys are going during lunch and you guys want to try it, then you guys pay for the dinner pricing. Otherwise, if you guys go to dinner, it will have that meat during dinner time. All right, and right now they have their soft opening, so take advantage of it. It's 10% off. And if you guys do like a honest Yelp review, they're gonna give you a free drink as well, so that's not bad at all. So with all those discount, all those promotion, I think it's worth it, guys. The food was pretty good. The meats are very fresh. The rotating table has a lot of good fruits, not fruits, but a lot of vegetables, a lot of seafood and all that stuff. They're pretty good as well. So it's unlimited. You can get as much as you want, but just don't waste food. And then also the time limit is 2 hours, okay? And then the only feedback that I'm gonna say for this restaurant here is that they should have given each person 2 chopsticks, okay? Because 1 chopstick should be for serving your raw meat, and then the other chopstick is for you to eat the cooked meat, okay? So that way you guys don't get food poisoning or whatnot. So I did let them know about that as well. And I would say, guys, pretty good overall. I'm gonna go ahead, not yet, I'm gonna go ahead for just over the food, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5 out of 10, because meat selection, I'm gonna be honest, is a very small selection of meat, but they do have a big selection of that other stuff on that rotating table, which I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5 out of 10. But customer service, our server Nee was actually pretty cool, very nice, very friendly. The staff there, everybody was pretty cool. They cleaned up our plate very, very fast, which is that's what it should be. Customer service, like I said, excellent. Clean, places clean, big, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an overall score, guys, a solid 9 out of 10. All right, so that's a pretty good score, but it is based on my own experience, the day that I was there, the time that I was there, so your experience may be different. So if you guys want to know, you guys got to come here and try it out for yourself to know. All right, guys, just wanted to share with you guys the brand new all you can eat hot pot in the city of San Jose, California, Revopot. If you guys have any questions or comment, leave them down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? And tap in the notification bell, so whenever I upload any new videos, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, guys, so the rest of the video, I'm just gonna be sitting here eating. If you guys like to watch, please watch. If you guys don't like to watch, please shut it off, okay? And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a full clip of the rotating table, basically what kind of food, vegetable and stuff they have to offer. So stay to the end of the video if you guys want to see the full rotating table. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.